So, thank you for coming and joining us today. So my name is Jaime Kim, and I'm here today to introduce our EMI professional development team. So let me just start. So I think Rima just mentioned about the questions. So if you have any questions, please leave everything in the chat box. Unfortunately, we won't be able to answer them right now, but we will collect them and get back to you via email after the conference. Okay, so let's begin. So as you might know, there have been quite a few studies showing that the content teachers often struggle when it comes to teaching in English. And but thankfully, university and institutions are starting to take notice and are putting more effort in supporting these teachers. But we still don't have enough guidance and resources to help teachers transition their teaching practice in English more effectively. And developing this kind of training and support isn't exactly a walk in the park. So that's because EMI context can be pretty complex and diverse. And it's important to take into account different cultural, educational, and institutional factors. So here at ELINET, we know just how crucial it is for educators to have access to quality teaching resources and expert advice. So our dedicated team is committed to providing that. So let me introduce the member of our team first. So the team consists of a number of volunteer educators and researchers around the world. So my name is Jaime, and I'm currently leading the EMI professional development team and also working as a researcher and EAP instructors on a project basis. So at the moment, I'm involved with a project at the University of Bath, where I'm exploring pedagogical strategies of lecturers in super diverse classroom settings in both Anglophone and EMI contexts. Then, So then we have Hind. So she's an ESB lecturer at TAFE University in Saudi Arabia. And she's also a PhD candidate at the University of Southampton. And her current research explores the language policy, the roles of English, and translanguaging in medical EMI program in the Saudi context. And Mala, she's an associate professor in applied linguistics at the Singapore University of Social Sciences. So she's currently involved in English for STEM Educators project with the Temasek Foundation. And finally, So finally, Rachel is our latest team member. So she's bringing years of experience in EAP and teacher training to our team. And she's currently developing the EMI program at Effect College of Engineering. And she's also an EAP lecturer at Effect College, Holland Institute of Technology, and Open University of Israel. So as you can see, each member of the team has particular skills and experts in a variety of educational context. And together we work really hard to create and curate resources that are both practical and effective for EMI educators at all levels. So now then, let me show you some examples of the resources we provide. So just like other teams, we offer informations in conference and research calls, but with more focus on EMI teachers and teaching practices. So this is where you can connect and engage with people who are in your field or share the same interest as you do. And we also keep our reading list updated for EMI practitioners. And we try to tag each article based on a specific educational context. But of course, there might be a few articles that don't fit into any category, but we do our best to make sure you can access the reading that are most relevant to your teaching context. Then we also provide information about the teacher education programs for both content teachers and language specialists working in the EMI settings. So recent studies have shown that the collaboration between content teachers and EAP specialists can lead to positive result in developing effective EMI courses and curriculums. So we recognize this growing importance of the language specialist in EMI education and would like to introduce programs that will help bridge the gap between these two groups and foster better communication and teamwork. But the EMI teacher education is, well, relatively young field that is still evolving. So we understand the program we listed may not be suitable for all teachers and their teaching context. In fact, many of the programs currently on our list are based in the UK and some from the US and Canada. And we are aware that the teacher's need can vary greatly from one EMI setting to another. And that's why we're actively seeking out programs from diverse educational context. And we expect that the list of available programs will grow with time. And what we would like to invite you to help us build a more comprehensive list as well. So if you happen to know of any EMI programs in your local area that we may have missed, or if you'd like to promote them through our network, please don't hesitate to get in touch through our website, because we're always eager to hear from you and appreciate any contribution you can make. So I think the slide kind of moved without my intention. But well, here, now our team is also dedicated to provide useful teacher development resources. So some of you attended the Thursday conference may already know about MOOC, that recently developed by our network members to support EMI practitioners in Indonesia. So you can find other available MOOCs in our website as well. And we also got some downloadable materials for those of you who want to take your professional development into your own hands. So for instance, there are slides and documents that you can refer to when developing your own teacher training courses. And there's also a handy handbook for teachers who want to study at their own pace. Now, but again, like teacher education programs, currently most of the materials on our list are based in Europe. So we're actively working to collect resources from a wider range of EMI settings. And we're really excited to share these materials with you because they have so much potential for professional developments and knowledge building. So please check them out on our website and don't miss out this opportunity to grow and expand your skills. And finally, well, what could be better than receiving or getting advice and insight from experts in the field? So that's why our team has met and interviewed many teacher trainers and experienced EMI practitioners, asking them to share their knowledge and experience with a particular focus on teaching practices in diverse EMI settings. So for example, we have the chance to interview Mary, who developed the online EMI course for academics And in her interview, she shared some valuable insights about the common and unique challenges that lecturers encounter when teaching their subjects in English. She's also discussed some essential aspects that teachers should keep in mind to tackle these challenges as well. And we think her interview could be really helpful for any teachers out there facing the same issues. Then we also had the opportunity to interview EAP specialist Carol. And during our conversation, she shared some insightful perspectives on EMI issues, particularly from EAP standpoint. So she also discussed the key considerations for developing effective teacher training courses that take into account the diverse educational context. And these insights can be really valuable for educators seeking to broaden their knowledge of AMI issues and, most importantly, to understand them from different angles. And we really believe that these interviews are a fantastic resource for professional development because they offer first-hand experience and practical advice from experts in the field. So we also offer these interviews in various formats for blog posts and video interviews to podcast, so you can enjoy them at your convenience. Oh, and one more thing to mention. So we're planning to invite these experts to our seminar series as well, and organizing our very own workshop for EMI practitioners in near future. So please stay tuned for more updates. So, well, that's all from us today. So just really brief overview of who we are and what we do as a professional development team at ELINET. So we hope you find this presentation informative and, well, valuable for your professional development as well. And we'll be thrilled to have you join our network and participate in our upcoming workshops and events. And probably before I finish, I'd like to mention that if you're interested in joining our team or sharing your thoughts and ideas, please feel free to visit our website and find our contact page. So thank you for joining us today and looking forward to staying connected with you.